this is an occasion where the Calcutta High Court, I've lost count, but they've done this before many times in cases of related to post-poll violence, etc. They've had to reprimand the state government, the police. Today, what the Calcutta High Court has said, they have not stopped short of saying that the state is protecting the accused, the prime accused, Sheikh Shahjahan. They have literally said that the state is protecting him and the state should stop doing so. Tasib.
Well, we have to obey the court. No one is above the law, no one is above the court. And we have been repeatedly saying that the investigation will take its own course. And now the Honorable Court has said that the state is protecting the court. We do not stand on this part because whenever I say it's a very sensitive matter, and when you talk about Shahjahan is absconding. The state police is doing its best to bring Shahjahan wherever it is. Whether Shahjahan is guilty or not, again, the court will decide. But I am not backing out of my statement that, okay, we have to fight with Shahjahan, something like that. See, when Mamta Banerjee said about Sheikh Shahjahan that it is being attack on Sheikh Shahjahan, it doesn't mean we are covering up with Sheikh Shahjahan. It's something we have to decide on its own part whether it is true, whether Sheikh Shahjahan is guilty or he's not a guilty person. It is as simple as that. But the statement coming from the woman, the testimony coming from the woman, it was very serious. The action has been taken. Today, Suvendu Adhikari was there in Sandeshkhali.
Only after the court allowed him. Only after the court allowed him. The West Bengal police was not allowing political representatives, opposition members of the state to visit.
Yeah, Shivani, have you heard the statement? This is why I say BJP is a party who wants to break India, not make India. They want to break India. They are calling the turban people, our Sikh brothers, as a Khalistani and Muslim as a terrorist. You want us
No, one second. I know the video you're referring to. That video has been, that video has been highlighted by the Trinamool Congress. I am not discussing that. Please don't respond with that to the question I am asking. Also, in that video, that video is a separate story altogether. There are versions over that video. That video is not an explanation to the question I am asking you. It is not an answer to the issue we are discussing.
No, Shivani, this is not fair. When you ask me something, I have to give you jobs and jobs. So you can't run, I can't jump the gun. But when you talk about the proof, when you talk about statements, we have to add each and every statement because it's a free country.
If you care so much about statements, can I ask you, why did the state government not register a single case against Sheikh Shahjahan? You don't care about the statements of those women?
There was no complaint against Sheikh Shahjahan. ED with 4 people wanted to enter Sandeshkhali.
You think the police cannot register a suo motu case? Of course it can.
One minute. Where the West Bengal government, every now and then they wanted, and they said ED that whenever you want to go to raid anything, you can take a help of state government. But ED did what? ED never wanted to trust the state machineries. ED wanted to go alone and heckled the people of Sandeshkhali and started this whole massacre from last 45 days. And since
so now you're blaming the ED for the actions of Sheikh Shahjahan and his aides, allegedly molesting women in Sandeshkhali for the last 10-12 years. Are you serious, Tasif?
Enforcement director is not koi khuda nahi.
But what is the enforcement directorate's guilt here if women are coming out and speaking against Sheikh Shahjahan of crimes of rape and sexual assault? What does the ED have to do with that?
Which woman went to ED and complained about Sheikh Shahjahan?
Why will they go to ED?
You are saying that why couldn't they call to ED?
They didn't go to ED. What are you talking about, Tasif?
Shivani, when these women have the audacity to stand in front of the camera.
Audacity? Are you serious?
Audacity.
You're questioning their audacity now?
See, you can't
of course, I think this is a Freudian slip on your part. You're wondering how dare these women have the audacity to come out in front of cameras and speak against a local TMC strongman.
No, tomorrow you can call me a rapist. Do you have any evidence?
Nobody is calling anyone a rapist. Stop acting like a martyr here. And stop trying to project Sheikh Shahjahan as a martyr here.
I'm not protecting Sheikh Shahjahan. Sheikh
You
Shahjahan is not
keep
my
saying you're
brother.
not defending him. You
No, no.
keep defending
I
him.
am not,
What is the
we are
question
not
I asked you?
defending Sheikh
The
Shahjahan.
question I
Tell
asked you
me.
was that the state government was so far refusing to let opposition political representatives from visiting the area 2 weeks after the protest was first started. Now, you didn't respond to that. You raised some Khalistani video issue which is unverified. I can't have you talk
You
about
tell
it.
me why,
It's an
you tell me why
unverified
Sonia
video,
Gandhi is not.
plus has nothing to do with what I'm discussing. Then you said
You told me why
ED
Sonia Gandhi was
instigated
not
all
allowed
of
in
this
public.
tamasha by going to Sheikh Shahjahan's house and raiding it on their own. So ED is guilty now. Right? There is
What
not a
it is
single
guilty?
FIR against Sheikh Shahjahan. If it is there, Tasif, if there is an FIR
ED
against
versus
Sheikh Shahjahan
Sandeshkhali.
in the allegations that have come to light, you can enlighten me. I may be wrong. As far as my information is concerned, there is not a single FIR against him.
Against who? Against
Sheikh
Sheikh
Shahjahan.
Shahjahan? So this is what when you talk about evidence, or you want to talk about emotions.
Evidence you'll only get if you lodge an
The court,
FIR.
the court runs on evidence, not on emotion.
Arey,
Shivani,
the
you were
court
not
will
that
only get
serious
to it if you
when we were
register
talking
an
about Brij
FIR.
Bhushan. Shivani, you should have been serious when you talk about Brij Bhushan. You never spoke about Brij Bhushan when Brij
No,
Bhushan
no,
was
please
standing
don't
at
make me
Calcutta.
the no,
You
don't
arrested
make
for
me
justice.
the guilty party here. I'm sorry. All
I'm not
you're
making
doing
you
is
guilty.
spreading
Just
guilt
giving,
all around.
just,
Since you are so
just
holier
giving
than
you.
thou than everybody else, what is stopping
I
you
cannot
from
give.
acting against Sheikh Shahjahan? Even the Calcutta
I
High Court
cannot.
today is saying stop protecting him.
We Calcutta High Court just said something today, and we have to act upon that. It's as simple as that. I'm not pious than the Pope. I never said that. I never said that. But it is when you're talking about statement, when you're talking about a debate, you have certain proofs, you have certain statement which is coming from both the ends. You can't go
Both the
in
ends. So
one-sided,
who's the
Shivani.
other end here? 1 second. Who's the other end here?
There are more than 500 women who claim nothing has happened over here. What do you
So
want to
you
do
are
about it?
saying that if you can get so-called people to say no crime has happened, then somebody who's coming forward to report a crime or talk about a
I
crime,
respect, I respect that
you're
as
going to
well.
do some monkey balancing, saying 200 are saying
We
crime
need,
happened, 200 are saying crime has not happened. Is this how law and order
but
functions?
this is what I told you day one. Any dignity of any woman is non-negotiable. I'm not disrespecting anyone.
So who's the
It's
two
not.
sides here? Has Sheikh Shah Jahan come and defended himself?
The two side is BJP and Trinamool Congress. BJP is claiming something else. Trinamool Congress is saying
But
something.
this is
But
not
how
political,
are
no,
you so
Tasif.
much
This is
sure?
precisely
It's
why I'm
political.
asking you the question. You're the
Shivani ji,
government in power. Forget party
Shivani ji,
politics. Register a case at
Shivani
least.
ji, Shivani ji, why don't you go and talk to Agnimitra Paul as well? And she wants to turn this whole thing into a battleground. You never asked Agnimitra Paul, ma'am, why did you said like this? You never said.
No, no,
You never asked
that's
him.
not an answer to the question I'm asking. You may have legitimate
You are
concerns
happy.
of the opposition in the state. That's not an
You
answer
are
to the
happy to
question
attack.
I'm asking you. Why is
You
there
are
no
happy to
FIR
attack
against
Trinamool
Sheikh Shah
Congress day and
Jahan?
night. You are happy to attack Trinamool Congress day and
You
night.
are
You
the
are happy to
government in
send your
power. You will
associates
not be dealt with the same gloves as anybody else.
to work into
That's
day
the
and night.
job of the party in power.
Shivani, we know what we are doing. We
Yeah,
know
so
our
what is
job,
it
and
that you're doing?
everything,
My simple
everything
question
will
is,
be.
why is there not a single FIR against Sheikh Shah Jahan? How is it that you
Okay.
have decided the charges against him do not need to be taken at face value? How is it that the
So can
chief
you
minister has decided that he's not guilty because he's an ED target? How?
can you tell me what are the charges against Sheikh Shahjahan and who is going to do that? I understand this is my government and we need to take care of that. But what are the charges? Why did the ED when the ED went to attack Sheikh Shahjahan on
ED
Russian
went to
scam?
attack Sheikh Shah Jahan. Seriously.
Of course, it's an attack. It's an
It's an
attack
attack on
because
Sheikh Shah Jahan.
it's an
And then
attack.
you say that we are not defending
It
Sheikh Shah
was
Jahan. ED
it
did
was
its
an attack
job.
on
It raids
Sandeshkhali.
multiple people. Sheikh Shah Jahan is not above the land of the law. He better be raided if he is
ED,
part of a scam. Don't defend
ED
him.
does what BJP says.
It's not an
ED
attack on
does
him.
exactly what BJP says. It's actually as simple as
He is
that.
an accused in a scam. If he's
We have
raided,
no
he's
problem.
raided. It's not an
We have
attack.
no
It's the ED
problem
team that
taking
was attacked.
direction.
I'm sorry. You may
No,
not,
no, no, no.
it may not be convenient
ED,
for you, but these are national agencies. They don't attack anybody.
ED,
They were
Shivani,
the
I
ones
see
who were
whatever you
physically
are saying.
attacked. You should be
It is
ashamed of what has transpired in
no.
Sandeshkhali.
Whatever you are saying, it's your correct on your part because you're an anchor. You have to do your job. You have to make BJP people happy as well. It's okay. You
Yeah.
don't have to make us happy.
Yeah, this is
It's
very
okay. You don't have to
convenient.
make us
You
happy.
say ED
You don't have to
attacked
make us
Sheikh
happy.
Shah Jahan, and if I
Of course,
challenge you
please,
on that
don't.
narrative, then you will question my neutrality. I'm sorry to say, I don't use neutrality as a fig leaf. There
We
are
can
issues and
challenge you for
questions that are
anything.
not about neutrality.
We don't
Sheikh
rest
Shah Jahan
interest
was
in
not
politics at
attacked.
all. We
Sheikh
need
Shah
to
Jahan's
focus.
supporters attacked the ED team. That's the plain truth.
ED
Absolute plain
instigated
truth.
the whole
You
Sandeshkhali.
have been
ED
making Sheikh
instigated the
Shah Jahan
people.
a martyr.
ED provoked Sandeshkhali. ED
No
provoked
wonder
Sandeshkhali.
the High Court today had to say stop
Okay.
protecting him.
And today,
I have to go
today
across to
you are
another
playing,
guest
and
as well.
today
They've been
everyone is
waiting
playing a
patiently.
hidden card as
Shaturupa,
well.